Welcome guys to another episode of Come Deliverance. Look at that, there's just some hardware lying around here. And yeah, welcome to another episode. Today we will at least try to save Esther. And yeah, I'm not sure how well that will go, but let's take a look at the map here. I think that is her, exactly. So let's fast travel to Rovna. Okay, still have some daylight left, so let's give this a shot. Not sure what I'm supposed to do when I actually find her, but yeah, baby steps. Look at that, we have a little, well, it's not a house. Oh, it's a camp. So far I don't see anyone. Might want to be a bit careful here. I can hear voices. Okay, let's make sure that we have everything equipped that we need. We have our sword, we have our shield, we have our bow. We have the piercing arrow. Actually, let's switch to the long distance arrow maybe. Ah no, let's stick to the piercing arrow for now. Oh, this will not be good. I am trespassing, yeah, I know.
What's going on there? Hey, who's that?
Please don't kill me. Oh no, they found me. They found me.
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
No, don't do that.
Bring it on!
Okay, that's
Alarm!
one. Uh-oh. 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 Alright. Got you, bitch. Okay, that was good. Let's put him right next to Pebbles. Alright, there we go. Oh! Yeah, let's do this. That was good. We did good. What the fuck is... Okay, let's see if we can find another guy. Or if that is it. Also, where the hell is Esther? Probably in here. Man, I thought this would have been harder. Okay, we have to lockpick. That's good. Another chance to increase our skill there. There she is.
Please.
It's all good. I'm here to save
It
you.
won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
Yeah.
For the love of Christ, will you be quiet? You should be glad you're still alive.
We just had to
Oh.
do that.
You're not the savior I imagined.
Yeah, well, life's full of disappointments.
We should probably set off.
Yeah.
I still have something else to take care of here. Go by yourself.
I hope no one's lying in wait on the way. I couldn't bear to be recaptured.
You've nothing to be afraid of.
Thank you again for rescuing me. Maybe we'll have another chance to meet. Whenever you're in Sasau, come to the baths.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Nah.
Watch where you're going.
Wow, you are very, and now I'm trapped in here. Now that's awesome. Alright, let's do this. Uh-oh. Well, that's cool. Okay, so we saved Esther, that's awesome. Let's see if there's some loot that we can take. Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, here's something. Okay, I'm getting better at lockpicking. Yeah, I don't think we need that. Alright. I guess that's it. One of those dudes escaped, which is not exactly awesome, but we can't change that right now. So, let's loot these guys. Ah, he would have had the key. Okay. Let's see if we can move enough over to Pebbles so that we can fast travel. I doubt it though. Oh, we should equip that one. That's good. Don't like those closed helmets. Oh wait, that's interesting. That bow is actually better. Okay. Alright. Alright, awesome. We are not overloaded anymore. We can fast travel. Let's drop those. We can't drop those. Alright, okay. Okay, anyway. That was good. talk with Florian about Esther. We should do that. Alright. Here we are in Sasau. The weather is awesome. Oops, no, we don't want to use our bow. Yup, there he is. Alright, let's talk, dude.
Good health to you.
And to you, sire.
I found that Esther of yours.
Really? Oh, thank you. But where is she?
Won't be long now. I got her out of their clutches, all right?
I'm speechless. How can I ever thank you?
Well, let me sleep. Yeah.
Oh, gratitude is best expressed in silver.
Ah, but you know, I'm just a poor apprentice.
Ah, I see. First you go to the ends of the earth to save Esther, and now all of a sudden her life's not worth a few groschen to you.
No, it's not that. It's just... But you're right. I do have a few coins saved for a rainy day.
Very
Hand
prudent.
them over.
And it just got as rainy as it ever will. So cough up.
Sure, sure. Here you are.
Oh, that's
Hey,
not too bad.
watch it. I'll remember you.
Okay, awesome.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Indeed.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local gravedigger, but if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackery.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent
Oh.
man. Not always honest, but decent.
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No! I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What happened?
Oh, poor dog.
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon, but as far as I could see, someone took a sword or an axe to her.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
Yeah,
What
why?
do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg. Maybe that's the same one.
Okay.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
Alright,
Thank
that
you.
wasn't too
I'll
bad.
be going now.
We
Very
learned
well.
something.
Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death, or the cesspit's full.
Alright. Awesome. So, let's see what else. Okay. We have to talk to this guy, so let's do that.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man at arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
Yeah, okay, good point. You don't know.
Is there any way I'll recognize them?
Unquenchable thirst? They drank like fish. They were rough-looking too. Big-bearded and scruffy. Aside from that, they mostly kept to themselves.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank. And they played dice. I do remember there were always dice on the table.
Okay.
They were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to lose.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Catzick Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe he just has a knack for business.
You don't know where I might find some more dishonourable folk?
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
But they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker.
We talked to
But he's
him.
an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange tales about Miller Simon, too. But I'd say it's just jealousy.
We know about him already. Okay.
Thank you for the help.
Not at all. But why off so soon? Sit down for a tankard or a bite to eat.
Actually, I could use some savior schnapps. Okay, thank you very much, sir. So, where else do we have to go? Yeah, let's talk to the bailiff. Wait a second. That is the bailiff. Alright, awesome. Dude, wait a second.
God be with you.
And with you, sir.
I've got a few questions for you, bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon. Well, what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian. And he's got no dog in this fight either.
He seems a little agitated. Let's try this
You
one.
have an inn and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No.
Yes!
It's been quiet here lately. Now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man. For a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
Okay.
He lives on the other side of the river. by the
Third time
box.
that we heard about him now.
Don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
They go there
wrestle?
to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchpoles go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
Okay, that's awesome.
Thank you, Bailiff.
Alright. So... actually, let's equip that. Let's, equip that. Okay. All right. What's up, sir?
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Well, I hope so too, dude.
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
That's alright.
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink? Or to arrange something?
Were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern. But they raised such a commotion, I went and complained. And the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
That's bad.
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say
All right,
he's
he
rich for
again.
coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
We talked to him already? Okay.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all. Would you like something to eat? Or drink?
Let's get some more savior schnapps while we're here. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Yeah. So, while we are on this side of the river, let's go to D. Then B, and then go back to A. Actually...
Good!
Just for a while, he says. To help your neighbours, he says. It's been weeks.
Look.
He just needs to sleep. Everything here is fine.
Okay.
Another one that's going to be taken through.
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
Okay.
How long have you been helping here?
Since before the refugees arrived. It was much less crowded back then.
Thank you.
I don't think that's the guy we need.
What the hell are you doing?
Ah, we can talk to her again.
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right.
That's the guy with
I'm
the
not
dog.
holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
Sure.
You?
Let's try.
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before.
I
You
did?
have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Oh, let's do that.
Well, fine.
Yes. Okay.
Tell
while
me
we're
more
here.
about the situation here. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Okay.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Let's go and set that leg. Is it this guy? No, but we can talk to
Christ
him.
above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week.
Oh, or it is the
Hurts
guy.
like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
What about going somewhere else?
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
Hey, watch it! Folks these days.
So, by the altar. That's the altar. That might be the guy.
Everything here is fine? He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Is that the... Ah, there it is. Set leg. Let's do it, guys. This should be good. Wait, we did it?
Are you holding him firmly?
Oh, no. Do we have to do something? Yeah. I'm sure that helps.
Done.
Be a bit more careful.
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
Okay.
Watch where you're going.
I'm not needed here. Tell me more about the situation here.
Alright,
Alright, that's all I need to know.
I guess that's it.
Look where you're going.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Where? What's happening?
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. Then I heard it was all down to you. Thank you.
Yeah, I did it.
If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me.
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Carry on with
I
what?
didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that.
Bingo.
They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
Perfect.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh?
Alright, that's awesome. Okay. So, let's do this.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
And there they are.
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
Chill, guys. It's all good.
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like? People talk?
Oh, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around.
Well,
you won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
alright, let's do it.
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who the hell is Pius?
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
Well, that's too bad.
Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
Okay.
Who's Pius? And why should I...
How? Did he...
Yeah,
I'll have to find him first.
you don't need to find him. We know where he is.
And why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's that dude.
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Oh, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister. Or whatever it is.
Oh, it's... I
only
thought,
monks can get in there.
I thought it would be the guy with the leg.
Just monks and Pius.
But he's a different guy.
He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest. But it didn't quite work out.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk, then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
Where better? There's more wine there than in the royal cellars, and I doubt he's suddenly stopped drinking.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Alright.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Awesome.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright?
Alright, that should be easy. That sounds like a fun challenge, though. Actually, while we're here, can we steal something? Is there anything that we can turn into money? No. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, fucking sticky. I'll fucking tell you.
Alright, this is a great chance to train a little bit.
Blood will be spilled.
Yeah, it will. Oh, that was good. Oh man, we're getting good at this. Ow! Every time I say that I get hit. But this is a great way to train. Ow! Okay. Let's end this.
Take that!
Yeah, no. Alright, that was pretty good. Yeah, no. We have leveled up to level 6, and that means we can now go to Captain Bernard and get that first defense level training. But before we do so, let's finish this quest off and see if those guys have been getting better. See if the plague is cured. I think that is the dude that we need to talk to.
Jesus,
yes.
look where you...
Melichar, how are you
God
doing,
be
buddy?
with you.
And with you, sir.
How's it looking, Melichar?
I'm glad to see you, Henry. I'd like to thank you again. Everyone is cured. It's nothing
Awesome.
short of a miracle.
Oh, that's a relief. You've suffered enough. We've all suffered enough.
God's truth. You know, the folk here are truly grateful. They'd have you and Nicodemus canonized if they could. They brought me gifts for the two of you. I wasn't keen on the idea at first. We're not left with much since the livestock died. But since you're here...
Yeah, no.
No. I can't possibly accept that. Give it all back, Melichar. With my thanks.
That's kind of you. I'm glad you appreciate our situation. Things are tough, all right.
I understand. I'm just glad everything turned out well.
So am I, lad. So am I.
Awesome. Alright, we did that. Now let's go to Tomberg and train.
Damn. Hey, wait a moment.
Ah, Sir Robert. I always confuse Captain Bernard with Sir Robert. God be with you, Sir Robert.
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Awesome. So we are now level 7. That's awesome. Okay. So, let's find that Carl dude or whatever his name is. Okay. So, Carl. Townsman, Fresco, Townsman, Townsman. So I'm not sure if the dude that I'm looking for will be labeled as Carl.
Hey! Damn.
Let's see. Nobody in here. Oh, there's one. Oh, I think that might be Carl. Oh, that's awesome. We still have the key from the German knight. Let's take the purse. that's awesome. Alright, awesome. Let's go back to the monastery. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe we should go to Sir Redzik first. Let's see what he has to say about that. If he says we shouldn't do it, yeah, no, let's check that out.
Aye, escucha. Oddmate, my god, what's going in your room?
Well, you're not wrong about that. Alright, I like it. Weapons. Let's equip this, let's equip this, let's equip this. Let's do this, dude.
Back the glass.
Yeah? Well, that's what you say. Oh, you're fast. Okay, let's try to end this relatively quickly then.
Get it!
Ow! Ow! Let's take the dagger, the gloves, those things. That one and the axe. And the bandages. Can always use the bandages. Okay, awesome. So Redzik, we gotta talk, dude.
God bless you. What troubles you?
They want me to kill dudes.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre, it's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
Yes.
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
Yeah.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities.
Well, that makes one of us.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
Henry! A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself.
Alright, at least we have his blessing, so to speak, and we know that we can't kill that dude. So let's do this. Alright, we do have the letter. Let's see if that will help us. I think that's the dude we have to talk to.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't
Sorry.
you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
What of it? I'm here, aren't I?
Well, you're a bit bold, aren't you? Well, the brothers will soon knock that out of you. Well, we'll see. Can you read and write?
Totally,
Naturally.
dude.
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Oh, yes.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance.
All right. So wait a second. Where is the thing? Okay. Okay.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Well, that's a long time. All right, let's do this. Oh, that's awesome. I bet that's the dude, the one who smiled.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam.
Yeah, that's right.
Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
I thought I was Carl?
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
All right.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
Okay. Man, this is very pretty in here.
Service. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours.
Okay.
Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Someone really reaped the weapons. Right. Stunk.
Oh!
Watch your slow down.
That's
mister.
awesome.
But one that'll be soon solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everything.
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery. His spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing you for this way.
Where's the dude?
Come now, I don't want to still be showing you around at midnight. Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction.
Okay,
You'll know them by the
sounds
canes
awesome.
they carry. Do what they say.
Here we eat.
This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only...
Oh man, I have nothing.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precept,
Library.
the library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how.
Okay.
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin,
Yodok, and Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Okay.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Okay.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Okay. I don't want to risk telling him about Pius yet.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother, and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
So I guess he's not the one we're looking for. Alright, this should do it for now. Okay, perfect guys. I think this is a great place to stop this episode. I'm really liking this quest. And I'm really looking forward to continue this one. So
The book stood in there out for your eyes to see.
Okay, very interesting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. I certainly did. We got a lot better at fighting, and next time we will continue with this quest. So see you then, guys. Bye bye.